This video is a true discovery for anyone interested in Stoic philosophy. It brings together 50 unique Stoic principles that will completely change your perspective on life. Here, you'll learn the wisdom of great philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, wisdom you won't find anywhere else. These are deep yet practical teachings on how to achieve tranquility, wisdom, and inner strength. Each principle is a key to better understanding yourself and the world around you. Discover how to separate what's truly important from the busyness of daily life, gain inner freedom, and live consciously in the present moment. This is not just another lecture on Stoicism. It's a practical guide for living a wise and harmonious life. Each principle can be immediately applied to your daily routine. Principle 1. Gratitude as a pillar. Gratitude is a central value in Stoic philosophy, with proven positive effects on mental and emotional well-being. Practicing daily gratitude can increase life satisfaction. Seneca said, "Life is like a credit we receive." Appreciating what we already have, rather than focusing on what we lack, leads to a fuller life. Principle 2. Tolerance for ambiguity. Tolerance for ambiguity is an important skill promoted by Stoicism. Resilient psychology highlights that mental flexibility is essential for dealing with uncertainties and challenges. Practicing acceptance of ambiguity helps us stay calm when facing obstacles and develop the ability to adapt when plans change. Principle 3. The power of self-discipline. Epictetus reminds us that self-discipline is the foundation of true freedom. Modern psychology also shows that self-discipline is linked to success in life. Controlling our impulses and desires helps us achieve inner freedom. Principle 4. The brevity of life. Marcus Aurelius calls us to reflect on the fleeting nature of existence. Long-term thinking reduces our concerns about superficial things and teaches us to deeply appreciate every moment. Principle 5. Understanding transience. Stoic philosophers recognized the brevity of life. The wisdom of understanding this truth can lead to a greater appreciation for each moment. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Everything you have is borrowed." This principle teaches us to live with gratitude for the present and to face life with serenity. Accepting the transience of life helps us value each fleeting moment. Principle 6. The power of positive communication. Positive communication strengthens the bonds between people. Seneca advised, "If you want to be loved, love." Practicing positive communication builds healthier and more satisfying relationships. Principle 7. Respectful acceptance of differences. The Stoics preached respect for differences between people. Diversity psychology reinforces that tolerance and respect for differences promote a more harmonious and inclusive environment. Principle 8. The power of gratitude. Gratitude is a core value in Stoicism. Positive psychology shows that practicing gratitude increases life satisfaction and helps us find joy in the small things. Principle 9. Patience in the pursuit of knowledge. Patience is an important virtue in Stoicism. Learning requires persistence and patience, allowing us to dive deeper into ideas and acquire more wisdom. Principle 10. Empathy towards others. The Stoics valued compassion for others as a way to strengthen relationships and community. Empathy psychology shows how putting ourselves in others' shoes improves the quality of our social interactions. Seneca said, "Man is sacred to man." Practicing empathy towards others helps us build deeper and more meaningful connections. Imagine seeing someone struggling on the street, trying to keep their spirits up. By showing compassion and offering help, you not only assist them in overcoming challenges, but also create a warm, welcoming social environment. This small gesture reflects the Stoic spirit and fosters a deep connection with others, making life more meaningful. Principle 11. Mental discipline. Mental discipline is one of the fundamental principles of Stoicism. Cognitive psychology confirms the importance of mental self-regulation. Epictetus said, "You are a slave to what you cannot control." The practice of mental discipline allows us to free ourselves from destructive thoughts and negative approaches, leading to a more balanced and conscious life. Principle 12. Adversity as a teacher. The Stoics, especially Marcus Aurelius, saw adversity as an opportunity for growth and learning. Post-traumatic growth psychology emphasizes that overcoming difficulties can lead to greater resilience and wisdom. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Adversity is a test for man. Only by going through it can he know himself." Facing difficulties helps us evolve and better understand ourselves. Principle 13. Conscious decision-making. The Stoics emphasized conscious decision-making as essential for a meaningful life. Decision-making psychology shows that this practice leads to more satisfying outcomes. Epictetus advised, "First, say to yourself who you want to be, and then do what you must do." Principle 14. Persistence in virtue. The Stoics believed that persistence in virtue was the key to an ethical and meaningful life. Moral psychology reveals that living according to our principles leads to greater personal satisfaction. Seneca said, "Virtue is the only good. It needs nothing else." Principle 15. Choose your response. Viktor Frankl taught that even in the face of adversity, we have the freedom to choose our response. According to him, between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space, we have the power to choose our response. This principle reminds us that even in difficult circumstances, control is still in our hands. Principle 16. Embrace simplicity. The Stoics believed that simplicity was the path to achieving inner peace. Research on minimalism shows that having fewer possessions can lead to greater happiness and mental clarity. Seneca said, "We do not resolve things because they are difficult. They are difficult because we do not resolve them." This encourages us to simplify our lives and focus on what truly matters. Imagine you decide to reduce the amount of furniture and unnecessary items in your home. When life becomes simpler, you gain more time and mental freedom to enjoy the practical and important moments of daily life. Principle 17. The value of reflection. Self-reflection, promoted by Marcus Aurelius, brings psychological benefits, such as reduced stress and anxiety. According to him, nothing happens to man that nature has not prepared him to endure. Reflection allows us to better understand our actions, emotions, and thoughts, helping us make wiser decisions based on our values. Reflecting on everyday life can help guide our thoughts and actions in a more positive and conscious direction. Principle 18. Recognition of interdependence. Stoicism acknowledges the interdependence of all human beings. Community psychology emphasizes that recognizing our connection to others fosters healthy relationships and well-being. Epictetus advised, "There is only one path to happiness. Stop worrying about things that are beyond your control." Recognizing interdependence helps us live more consciously and ethically, knowing that our actions affect others. Principle 19. The importance of the present moment. The Stoics placed great value on the present. Mindfulness psychology highlights the importance of being present in the moment to reduce stress and anxiety. Marcus Aurelius said, "Don't waste time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one." This principle encourages us to cherish the present and make the most of it, acknowledging that the past cannot be changed and the future is uncertain. Principle 20. Delayed gratification. Stoic philosophers advocated for delayed gratification as a means of self-realization. The psychology of self-discipline shows how delaying pleasure can increase long-term satisfaction. Epictetus said that temptation often comes in the form of an immediate opportunity to satisfy a desire. Patience and self-control help us achieve meaningful and lasting goals. Imagine you want to buy something expensive, but instead of buying it right away, you decide to save for it. When you finally reach your goal, you'll enjoy that purchase with satisfaction and pride for having waited patiently. Delaying gratification provides a valuable experience. Principle 21. The strength of resilience. Resilience is emphasized by Stoic philosophers and widely studied in positive psychology. Marcus Aurelius advised, "The best revenge is not to be like those who wronged you." Cultivating patience allows us to face challenges with flexibility and strength. Through difficulties, we can grow and become wiser, stronger people. Patience helps us avoid being consumed by hatred and revenge. Instead of responding to injustice with more injustice, we can learn to accept challenges and grow from them. Principle 22. Constant self-evaluation. Stoic philosophers advocated for constant self-evaluation as a tool for personal development. The psychology of self-awareness highlights the importance of reflecting on our actions and behaviors. Practicing self-evaluation helps us identify areas for improvement and stay on the path of virtue. Imagine you often procrastinate on important work. After self-evaluation, you recognize this habit and begin taking steps to improve your self-discipline, bringing you closer to your ethical goals. Principle 23. Compassion for oneself. In alignment with psychology, the Stoics also preached self-compassion. Seneca reminds us that there is no person more unfortunate than one who has never faced difficulties. The practice of self-compassion allows us to treat ourselves with kindness and understanding, especially in difficult times. Instead of criticizing or demanding abrupt changes, we should show empathy and kindness toward ourselves, just as we do with others. Principle 24. The importance of continuous education. The pursuit of knowledge and wisdom throughout life is one of the fundamental principles of Stoic philosophers. The psychology of continuous education affirms that constant learning enriches our lives. Epictetus advised, "Learn and teach if you can. If you cannot teach, write. If you cannot write, reflect." Being open to new ideas and experiences helps us grow and develop as individuals. Principle 25. Effective communication. The Stoics understood the profound impact of effective communication. In psychology, communication plays an essential role, highlighting how clarity and empathy can strengthen bonds and prevent misunderstandings. Epictetus wisely advised, "Speak only what is more beautiful than silence." Practicing conscious and empathetic communication elevates our relationships, making communication an even more powerful tool. Principle 26. Detachment from outcomes. Detachment from outcomes is a powerful tool for reducing anxiety and suffering. In psychology, detachment shifts our focus to the process rather than fixating on the results. This practice frees us from worrying about things beyond our control, allowing us to find satisfaction in the action itself. Imagine you are preparing for an important workout at the gym. Instead of worrying about winning, you focus on the training and preparation, which in turn leads to better results. Principle 27. Physical self-discipline. The Stoics placed great value on physical self-discipline. In psychology, self-control is considered a pillar of well-being, highlighting that maintaining healthy habits improves the quality of our lives. By practicing physical self-discipline, including regular exercise and balanced nutrition, we strengthen our health and emotional well-being, contributing to the development of a positive mindset. Principle 28. Honesty in actions. Honesty in actions is central to Stoic values. Moral psychology emphasizes the importance of aligning our actions with our values to achieve self-fulfillment. Epictetus said, "A person's life is colored by their imagination." Practicing honesty in our actions allows us to live in harmony with our principles, contributing to a positive self-image. If you commit to doing your work to the best of your ability, even when no one is watching, you strengthen your self-esteem and perception of yourself. Principle 29. Mindfulness in daily life. Stoicism exalted the dignity of mindfulness in everyday life. In psychology, mindfulness is seen as a transformative practice that reduces stress and improves well-being. Epictetus advised, "When you wash your hands, when you eat, when you go to bed, be conscious of these actions." Practicing mindfulness in daily life reveals the beauty and meaning in the small moments that enrich our existence. Principle 30. Time management. Time management is an important factor in leading a productive and meaningful life. The philosophy of time emphasizes that organization and planning can increase efficiency and reduce stress. The practice of time management allows us to make the most of one of our most valuable resources, time. It helps us reach our goals and live a fuller life. Principle 31. Generosity and kindness. Generosity and kindness are fundamental values in Stoic philosophy. Positive psychology highlights that acts of generosity can promote happiness and well-being. Seneca advised, "Life is like a play. It's not about how long it lasts, but how good it is." Practicing generosity and kindness not only benefits others, but also makes us feel more connected to humanity. Principle 32. Humility and success. Stoic philosophers valued humility, even in success. Success psychology teaches that humility helps us focus on continuous growth and improvement. Epictetus advised, "Don't worry about what you can't control, but focus on how you handle what you can control." The practice of humility strengthens self-esteem and prevents arrogance and overconfidence. Principle 33. Practice empathy. The Stoics advocated for empathy as a foundation for healthy relationships. Modern social psychology supports this idea, showing that empathy improves our interactions and increases personal satisfaction. Principle 34. Virtue as the greatest wealth. Stoic philosophy emphasizes that virtue is the greatest wealth one can have. Happiness psychology highlights that living according to our values leads to greater life satisfaction. Practicing virtue frees us from the pursuit of superficial desires and allows us to find true prosperity in our moral actions. Principle 35. Simplicity as elegance. Stoic philosophy reveres simplicity as a source of elegance and clarity. Psychology confirms this view, showing how a simple environment and minimalist lifestyle can enhance creativity and productivity. Epictetus reminded us that avoiding unnecessary complexities allows us to focus on what truly matters. Principle 36. Strength in adversity. Stoic philosophers like Seneca believed that adversity can be an opportunity for personal growth. Resilient psychology suggests that facing difficulties can develop mental strength. Seneca advised, "Don't complain about your life. If you can improve it, do so. If not, accept your fate." Learning to face adversity with determination and courage can lead to significant personal development. Principle 37. Wisdom in listening. The Stoic philosophers valued active listening as a way to deeply understand others. Communication psychology emphasizes the importance of this skill for improving human relationships. Epictetus said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we should listen twice as much as we speak." Practicing attentive listening promotes empathy and enriches our connections with others. Principle 38. Authenticity and honesty. The Stoic philosophers emphasized the importance of living a sincere and honest life. The psychology of authenticity shows that being honest with oneself is linked to personal satisfaction. Epictetus reminded us that freedom is the only goal worthy of life, and it can only be achieved by disregarding what is outside of our control. Principle 39. Mastery of emotions. Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius believed that mastering emotions is essential. Emotional psychology supports this idea, emphasizing how emotional control can improve the quality of life. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Don't let your emotions control you. Change your thoughts and you will change your emotions." Emotional self-control helps us make more balanced decisions and face challenges with calmness. Principle 40. Learn to differentiate what you can control. The Stoics, especially Epictetus, invite us to deeply reflect on the concept of control in our lives. Cognitive science confirms this idea, showing that constant worry over what we can't control is harmful. Instead of fighting against the flow of life, we should accept it and focus on our actions and choices, which are within our sphere of influence. Principle 41. Accepting vulnerability. Psychological research shows that self-acceptance helps reduce stress and depression. Epictetus said, "If you wish to improve, be content to be thought foolish and ignorant in things outside of your control." By studying our weaknesses and limitations, we free ourselves from excessive pressure and achieve inner peace. Imagine starting a new career. Instead of fearing mistakes and failures, you accept your weaknesses and learn from them. When you face difficulties, don't blame yourself. Instead, feel proud for overcoming the challenges. This will help you reduce stress, grow, and find peace of mind on your professional journey. Principle 42. The importance of relationships and community. Stoic philosophy places great importance on relationships and community. Social research confirms this idea, showing that strong relationships are associated with happiness and longevity. As Seneca said, "No one is the owner of all wisdom. Wisdom belongs to all of us." Collaboration and mutual support in society can enrich our lives and increase our resilience. Principle 43. Moderation in all things. The Stoic principle of balance aligns with scientific understanding that balance in life is essential for both physical and mental well-being. Psychology shows that balance in habits and behaviors is crucial for mental and physical health. Epictetus advised, "Do not desire what you do not have. Be grateful for what you already possess." Practicing balance in our actions and desires helps us live in harmony and avoid harmful excesses. Principle 44. Tranquility in adversity. The Stoic philosophy, exemplified by Marcus Aurelius, values tranquility in the face of difficulties. Resilient psychology emphasizes the importance of this mindset. Marcus Aurelius said, "Adversity is a test for man. Only by overcoming it can he truly know himself." Facing challenges with self-control and determination makes us stronger and allows for personal growth, even in the most difficult situations. Principle 45. The value of simplicity in life. The Stoic philosophy advocates for simplicity as a means of achieving inner peace. Simplicity psychology highlights that simplifying our lives can reduce stress and increase happiness. Epictetus advised, "Happiness and freedom begin with the understanding of one principle. Some things are within our control, and others are not." The practice of simplicity helps us focus on what truly matters and enjoy a less complicated life. Principle 46. The importance of personal authenticity. The Stoic philosophy recommends authenticity as a fundamental virtue. Honesty psychology highlights that being true to oneself is closely related to greater life satisfaction. Marcus Aurelius advised, "Love the life you live, trust the path you have traveled." The practice of personal honesty allows us to live according to our values and beliefs, leading to a more meaningful life. Principle 47. Virtue as a guide for action. Virtue is the foundation of a successful life. Positive psychology reinforces this idea, affirming that the pursuit of personal virtues is linked to greater life satisfaction. Seneca reminds us that the wise man is content with his own wisdom, nothing more and nothing less. Principle 48. Purpose and passion in life. The Stoics believed that having a sense of purpose in life can increase satisfaction. Epictetus advised, "First, say to yourself who you want to be, and then do what you must do." Living with purpose and passion leads to a richer and more fulfilling life. Principle 49. Personal responsibility. Personal responsibility is an important value in Stoic philosophy. Responsibility psychology highlights that taking responsibility for our actions promotes personal growth and maturity. Practicing personal responsibility allows us to make conscious and proactive decisions when faced with challenges. Principle 50. Being prepared for change. Epictetus teaches us to accept what we cannot change and to boldly change what we can. A positive attitude toward change supports this principle. Epictetus said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." By changing our perspective and actions, we can face life with more resilience and control over circumstances. Imagine being stuck in a difficult problem at work, feeling stressed about things you can't change. Instead, you decide to focus on improving your skills and reactions, promoting positive change and taking control of your life. These Stoic principles are a treasure trove of wisdom that can profoundly transform our perspective on life. By applying these teachings to your daily routine, you will walk a path that is more meaningful, balanced, and fulfilling. Stoic philosophy, backed by modern psychology, offers valuable lessons for gaining wisdom and self-discovery. These principles teach that true wealth lies in cultivating virtue, that suffering can be turned into strength, and that the key to a full life is understanding the difference between what we can and cannot control. By practicing self-discipline, gratitude, empathy, resilience, and humility, we discover how these ancient teachings can lead us to a more balanced and happy life. Thank you for watching this video. We look forward to hearing your response to this question. Which of these Stoic principles impressed you the most and has the potential to change your life? If you found this video helpful, please like it and share it with those you believe could benefit from it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We hope you continue to follow us, learn, and grow with us.